we have one long touch strip installed on the side of the screen. That may not be the best placement for you if you're an artist that really likes to grab the screen and not have to worry about it moving around while you're doing that. You may want something like a touch strip up here. We're going to show how to shorten this touch strip and attach it up here. For that, we're going to be using a couple of tools. We'll be using a scissors to cut the touch strip down to length. We'll use a tweezers here for peeling off the adhesive backing on the stickers, and the stickers will be new stickers for attaching under the touch strip here. And finally, we're going to have this 2mm hex wrench, or Allen wrench, and that's for swapping this top connector here. Right now, it's if we were to move this touch strip here and we want the connector over here, that means we're going to have to change the orientation where this pops out more or less on this side when we rotate it over here. So we'll change that around. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is clean this area here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Right. So I'm going to start out by just putting a little window cleaner here on a paper towel and making sure that the spot we're going to be putting the touch strip is free of any grease there, so we get a real good adhesion from these double-sided stickers. Now, removing this touch strip can be a little difficult. So in terms of these stickers, you'll note that there are two different colors to the, I guess, lining on them. This white one is a black material, and that's an automotive grade double-sided sticky tape. It's meant to hold up from this continually pulling on it and not having this sticker give out. This bottom sticker here is a clear material and doesn't have quite as much adhesion. So when we're trying to remove a touch strip, it's better to start with the bottom one where it's easier to release that. Now, what I'm going to be using is my fingernails to remove it. I'm just going to basically go under there and slowly pry off. That may not be for you. An alternate is to kind of put a piece of dental floss under the touch strip here and pull it down through the stickers on either side, and that will get this off, and then you can just deal with cleaning up the surfaces. Okay, so to start with, let's remove the brake cable. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go under here and I'm going to slowly add pressure and kind of lift up at the same time. And it's the slow application of pressure here that usually causes this to fail. Pop, it popped off. Now I'm going to, this one, because it's adhered harder, I'm going to actually twist the touch strip slowly. And I keep twisting and keep twisting, and eventually, pop, it pops off. And here it looks like we're just going to peel this off, and if we keep pulling, sometimes you get lucky and it all comes off in one gooey mess. There we go. That's kind of nice. Now, same thing on the bottom. It adhered here, and this one came off a lot easier. So now you got this, yeah, gooey stuff. All right. Now what we're going to do is you'll note here that the headphone jack is popping out here, and we want to put that down. So we have two screws here and a 2mm hex wrench or Allen key. We're going to remove these two screws. Now that the screws are out, we're going to take that up, spin this around, and put it back down. So you'll see on the inside here, there's a little circuit board with two metal contacts, and those contact against the touch strip here. So let's see. Yep, we have our orientation right. Then we're going to put the housing on. Okay. And one last time, we're going to make sure that we have the orientation. Yes, that's the way we want it to go. Now we'll put our screws back in. And here, now that we have our screws in, now is a good time to take your brake cable, make sure everything's powered up, and test that your touch strip is working. So I'm looking here at the two LEDs on the brake controller, and when I'm touching, I can see those LEDs are toggling. So yes, we've done a good job. If it turns out it's not working, try and maybe reseat this again and make sure you get a good contact between the circuit board and these copper strips. Okay, now that we have that ready to go, let's cut this down to the size we want. We want that right about there. So now we're going to go ahead and cut it down. There we go. Simple as that. Now we'll install the double-sided stickers. Now here, the upper sticker, I'm going to remove that from the paper, and I'm going to put it just under the screws here. I guess you could put that over the screws, but I like to keep these screws easy to access, such that if you got the orientation of the connector wrong, you can quickly peel this off and change the orientation of the connector without having the sticker over the top. Now, bottom sticker, which is the red one, goes towards the bottom. And I should also state that the there we are. I should also state that there may not be a white sticker on this. Sometimes it can be red, sometimes this can be white, but it's mainly the material color underneath. The material here is black, the sticker is black, and the sticker material here is clear. And you won't really know that until you peel off this protective layer. So I got my tweezers here, going to grab a hold of that and peel that off, and that's a black material. Now I'm going to go here, peel this off, and I can see this is a clear material. It doesn't really show up because it's, yeah, clear through black, still looks black. But anyways, clear material, black material. Let's go ahead and attach our touch strip. And all we do is make sure everything is lined up at the right spot. Pop it on, press in these two, plug it in, and we're ready to test. And look at that. It's great. It's nice and sturdy. So, shorter touch strip, new position. That's customization of your Zoot Pro arm per your needs.